In the quiet town of Hollow Grove, where the whispering winds carried secrets through the ancient trees, lived a young woman named Emily. Her birthday was always accompanied by an inexplicable sense of dread, as if the very air held a chilling secret. On her 25th birthday, Emily decided to invite her closest friends for a celebratory dinner. Her ancestral mansion, a grand but eerie structure that seemed to echo with the ghosts of the past. As the clock struck midnight, the atmosphere changed, and the flickering candles cast eerie shadows on the walls. Unbeknownst to Emily, her friends had planned a mysterious game that involved exploring the mansion's hidden passages. As they delved deeper into the dimly lit corridors, an unsettling feeling enveloped them. Doors creaked open on their own, and strange whispers echoed through the narrow halls. Suddenly, the group found themselves in a forgotten chamber adorned with ancient symbols. As they hesitated, a spectral figure materialized, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. A ghostly voice spoke, recounting a tragic tale of a cursed bloodline linked to Emily's family. In a series of chilling flashbacks, they witnessed the past birthdays of Emily's ancestors, each marked by bizarre occurrences and unexplained disappearances. The ghost warned that Emily's 25th birthday held the key to breaking the curse, but only if she faced the darkest corners of her family's history. Undeterred, Emily bravely accepted the challenge, leading her friends through a series of cryptic tasks. As the night unfolded, the mansion seemed to come alive with paranormal activity. The walls echoed with spectral laughter, and unseen forces tugged at their senses. In the heart of the mansion, they discovered a hidden chamber containing an ancient tome. The ghostly figure guided Emily through an incantation, invoking long-forgotten rituals meant to sever the ties that bound her family to the curse. The air crackled with energy as the ceremony unfolded. As the clock struck 3 a.m., a profound silence fell upon the mansion. The ghostly apparition faded away, leaving behind an eerie calm. The friends, now exhausted and shaken, emerged from the mansion to witness the first light of dawn breaking over Hollow Grove. Emily's birthday horror story had come to an end, but the town would forever carry the echoes of that fateful night. The once cursed mansion stood silent, its secrets buried in the shadows, as if the spirits of the past had finally found peace. In the small town of Raven's Hollow, nestled between misty mountains and dense forests, there existed a peculiar tradition that locals spoke of in hushed tones every year. On the stroke of midnight, a mysterious figure known as the Midnight Host would visit a random resident on their birthday, bringing with it an eerie omen. As fate would have it, the protagonist of our tale was a young man named Alex, who had lived his entire life in Raven's Hollow. Alex's family had always treated the legend of the Midnight Host as nothing more than a spooky bedtime story until his 30th birthday approached. On the eve of his milestone birthday, excitement mingled with a tinge of apprehension. Friends and family gathered for a festive celebration, attempting to push aside the lingering unease that always accompanied the looming midnight hour. As the clock ticked closer to 12, a sudden chill enveloped the room, and the flickering candles cast long, dancing shadows. Just as the guests dismissed the unease as mere imagination, the room plunged into darkness. A haunting melody echoed through the air, and the temperature dropped drastically. From the inky shadows emerged a tall, shadowy figure cloaked in darkness, the midnight host. Frozen in terror, the partygoers watched as the midnight host raised a skeletal hand, pointing directly at Alex. A voice, both spectral and guttural, intoned an ominous prophecy that sent shivers down their spines. The prophecy spoke of a forgotten sin in Alex's family lineage, a sin that had lain dormant for generations, but was destined to resurface on this cursed birthday night. The midnight host demanded that Alex uncover the buried secrets of his family's past before the next stroke of midnight, or face dire consequences that would extend beyond the confines of Raven's Hollow. The figure then vanished into the night, leaving the room in an eerie silence. Determined to unravel the mysteries that shrouded his family, Alex embarked on a quest for answers. His journey led him through dusty archives, ancient family documents, and conversations with long-lost relatives. As the hours dwindled, he discovered a dark tale of betrayal, revenge, and a pact made in desperation. In the final moments before midnight, Alex confronted the chilling truth and made a solemn vow to break the cycle of the family curse. As the clock struck 12, a surge of energy pulsed through Raven's Hollow, dispelling the supernatural aura that had gripped the town for decades. The midnight host, satisfied with Alex's resolve, vanished into the shadows, and the town awoke to a new dawn, free from the looming specter of its dark past. As the years passed, the legend of Alex's birthday horror story became a cautionary tale, a reminder that some traditions are born from the depths of forgotten sins and can only be broken by those willing to confront the shadows that haunt their own bloodlines. In the quiet town of Salem's Vale, where ancient cobblestone streets bore witness to centuries of whispered secrets, lived a young woman named Olivia. Her birthday, an otherwise joyous occasion, carried with it an inexplicable sense of foreboding, a chill that seemed to settle in the air as the date approached. On her 28th birthday, Olivia decided to celebrate with an intimate gathering at her ancestral home, a centuries-old mansion veiled in ivy and surrounded by gnarled oak trees. As the clock struck midnight, the flickering candles in the grand hall cast dancing shadows, and a subtle unease settled over the guests. And beknownst to Olivia, her friends had planned a peculiar game to heighten the mystique of the evening. They proposed a séance to communicate with spirits, a seemingly harmless endeavor to add an extra layer of excitement. Little did they know that Salem's Vale had a history steeped in the occult, and the lines between the living and the departed were often blurred as the séance began. A spectral presence manifested, sending shivers through the room. The plaquette on the Ouija board moved with an otherworldly energy, spelling out cryptic messages that hinted at a forgotten tragedy tied to Olivia's bloodline. The temperature dropped, and the air thickened as unseen eyes seemed to watch from the shadows. In a chilling revelation, the spirit claimed to be a long-lost relative who had met an untimely demise on their 28th birthday, echoing the same age as Olivia. The ghostly figure implored Olivia to unravel the family mystery and break the curse that had plagued Salem's Vale, for generations, undeterred by the escalating tension, Olivia embarked on a journey through dusty archives, faded photographs, and cryptic diaries. Each clue unveiled a dark tale of forbidden pacts and vengeful spirits seeking retribution. The more she unearthed, the more the spectral activity intensified within the mansion's walls. On the eve of her 29th birthday, Olivia uncovered the final piece of the puzzle, a hidden chamber beneath the mansion containing an ancient artifact linked to the curse. With her friends by her side, she conducted a ritual meant to appease the restless spirits and put an end to the malevolent force that had plagued her family. As the clock struck midnight, an ethereal glow enveloped the mansion, and a profound stillness settled over Salem's Vale. The spirits, appeased by Olivia's determination to confront the shadows of her family's past, faded into the afterlife, leaving the town in a newfound tranquility. Olivia's birthday horror story became a cautionary tale, whispered through the generations of Salem's Vale, a reminder that sometimes the secrets of the past can only be exorcised by those brave enough to confront the supernatural mysteries that lurk within their own lineage.